Good morning, and welcome to the 2025 Summer Commencement Ceremony for the San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District. My name is Lauren Cardenas, mathematics teacher and robotics head coach at Del Rio High School. Please stand and welcome the SFDR CISD administration, followed by the members of the summer graduation class of 2025. At this time, we'll have the Del Rio High School ROTC Texas 66 present the colors. The ROTC is under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel Simon Benavides. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors and Pledge of Allegiance to be recited by graduate Jason Ramirez.
Left color string, arch. Present, arms.
Do I just say it? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Right color string, arch.
Thank you, Jason. Please remain standing for the invocation presented by summer graduate Matthew Garza.
Dear God, thank you for bringing us together to celebrate our graduation. We're thankful for your help throughout the years of learning, for the knowledge we've gained, and for the strength to get through the hard times. As we move forward, please keep guiding us, help us find our purpose, bring kindness to others, and stay joyful in what we do. Let us make a difference in the world and always remember the lesson and friendship we've made here. Amen.
Thank you, Matthew. Please be seated. With us this morning are school district board members and administration. Board President Raymond Mesa. Board member Linda Wanawato Webb. Board member Amy Haynes. Superintendent of Schools Dr. Carlos Rios. Chief Administrative Officer Sandra Hernandez. Chief Academic Officer Jane Villarreal. Chief Compliance and Accountability Officer Carlos Barrera. Chief Financial Officer Amy Childress. Del Rio High School administrators, Principal of Del Rio High School, Mrs. Cynthia Salas. Early College High School Principal, Mrs. Rocio Faz. Del Rio Freshman School Principal, Jessie Davila. DRHS Summer School Facilitator, Ramona Casillas. Del Rio Freshman School Summer School Facilitator, Mrs. Nelda Ortiz. Summer School Counselor, Christopher Nuno. And Del Rio High School Counselors, Sylvia Willie, Cynthia Frausto, Brenda Delgado, Diane Ramirez, and Annette Gertie. Thank you for being here today and supporting these graduates. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Carlos Rios, who will now address the graduates.
Good morning. On behalf of our entire administrative team and our Board of Trustees, I'd like to congratulate our graduates. Job well done. Thank you for staying on course and finishing what you started 12, 13 years ago. To the parents of the graduates, family members, we want y'all to take in today and enjoy it, because in a lot of ways, this is your graduation as well. You have driven them to school, provided them lunches, prayed for them, prayed with them, worried about them, and now they're graduating. Job well done. Good job, parents. Sometimes we come to a graduation in a small setting like this, and there's the posting of the colors, and there's the invocation. Board of Trustees are here, superintendent's here, and it's a serious thing. Well, no, it's not a serious thing, but it is a very formal thing. But it is your celebration, it is their celebration, so we want you to take it all in. We have a photographer up there that's going to be taking pictures and posting them. But parents, this is your child that's graduating. So when he comes up, when she comes up, you can hoop and holler. You can come up here and you can say, wait, I'm not done taking a picture, because this is your celebration. So we want you to enjoy it, and we want the graduates to enjoy it, because it is your celebration. So thank you for being here, and let's have a wonderful time this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. And now please welcome SFDR CISD Board President Raymond Mesa.
Once again, thank you for being here. Such a joyous occasion, because they made it. It's such an important thing. Graduation, that piece of paper means so much. And I remember the time when I graduated and I went to my counselor my senior year. And I hadn't taken the college courses, and I told my counselor, I want to go to college. And she said, you haven't taken your college prep classes. And so that stayed in my mind, and she gave me a vocational school pamphlet. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to prove her wrong. And I did. I went to college, graduated in 2.5 years, became a teacher, principal, 37 years with the district here. And I've been on the school board 19 years. So it goes to prove that whatever you have in your mind, you can set that as a goal. And I had a goal of being a teacher. I became a teacher, and I had Marian Russell, one of my teachers that inspired me so much, and said, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to do something more. I want to have an impact on the students, a greater impact. And she said, why don't you take the bull by the horn? And I said, what do you mean? She says, what do you want to be? And I said, maybe a counselor, or maybe, I don't know, it's something else. And said, you be in charge of the whole school, be a principal. And so I did. Those words mean so much. And to you, the world is wide open. I mean, you can do whatever you want. We didn't have, during our time, my neighbor calls it Mr. Google. My sprinkler system went out, and so the batteries, I didn't know I had to change every so many years. So it went out and zeroed out all my settings that I had on the sprinkler system. And so I asked him, hey, do you know how to set it up? He said, ask Mr. Google. If we didn't have YouTube, if something breaks down in your car, you look it up on YouTube and you can find it. Well, now, I still go to training because you never stop learning, okay? You never stop learning. I went to a training and had to do with AI, and I looked up, where do I find parts for a 1931 Model A Ford? And so, like in a couple of seconds, I had everything there from the websites to the phone numbers, and you couldn't do that before. Now, technology has helped out so much. But I want to tell you that the sky is wide open. Whatever you want to do, and most importantly, is a lot of these jobs, they train you on the spot. Whether you want to go into the sheriff's department, the academy for the police department, for the park rangers, for the border patrol, and it's the military. You want to travel the world, everything is wide open for you, and you can do it. You got to have those thoughts in your mind. Did I ever have a dream? I had a dream of, I'd like to have a hot rod. Do I have a hot rod? Yes. I wanted to have old cars, and I dreamt that. Yeah, I've got 2 old cars sitting in my garage, and my wife's new car on the outside in the driveway. You can dream all that, and you can make it happen. It's up to you. So go out and change this world, okay? Stay humble, work hard, and be kind to one another because it's a hard world out there. But thank you for graduating and staying the course. I want to just say how important it is for the parents to support your children in all their endeavors. My dad paid for all my tuition. And so when I went and knocked on the door that I wanted to take 21 hours, they tried to discourage me. He said, you're going to go from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. I said, yes. And so you have to do this, be on the honor roll, top 10%, blah, blah, blah. And so he says, why are you doing this? And my dad is paying the tuition. Oh, okay, so we signed that thing. Sometimes the words will make the big difference. And I know that parents, you support your children. That's why you're here today, to celebrate their accomplishments today. It's so important for you to get that piece of paper, just like when we become teachers and principals. That piece of paper means a whole lot, whether it's a degree, whether it's a certification. And as I mentioned, there's some people that they make a living, without a college degree, but somewhere along the line, you have to pass a test for certification. Whether it's a plumber, electrician, all these different careers, you do have to take, some type of test to be able to get your certification. So again, the sky's wide open. I know we have a guest speaker, and I don't want to take all the time, but as a principal, we always talk a whole lot, and I don't want to bore you, but it's such an important occasion, okay? You guys can choose whatever you want to do. And I'll tell you, it doesn't have to have, a college degree, a 4-year degree, but you can do whatever you want to, as long as you have those good thoughts in your mind and have good character and hang around with people that are positive. Because, again, at every school that I was, we always had 2 or 3 people that were naysayers that would say, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to change. I don't want to do anything different. You create such a big current that they move along, because you're making a change to improve the school and improve education. And so hang around with the people that encourage you to do great things, okay? God bless each and every one of you. And again, stay humble, work hard, and be kind to one another. Thank you.
Today I have the privilege of introducing our commencement speaker, Mr. Frenchie McCray. Born May 28, 1982 at Laughlin Air Force Base near Del Rio, Texas, Mr. McCray is the son of Bishop Frenchie McCray Sr. and Mother Cynthia McCray. He married Jonte McCrae in 2006, and they have 3 children, Frenchie III, Tice, and Titan. A 2000 Del Rio High School graduate, McCrae excelled academically and athletically, serving as student council and class president, and earning varsity letters in football and track. He still holds sprint records at Del Rio High School. He received a football and track scholarship to Angelo State University, where he was a 4-year letterman in both sports and earned degrees in business management information systems and kinesiology. McCrae began his coaching career at Angelo State before returning to Del Rio High School in 2007. He has served in multiple roles, including head football coach, leading the team to playoff victories and back-to-back district championships, and earning District Coach of the Year twice. He has coached football, basketball, and track, contributing to district titles in each. From 2017 to 2021, he served as SFDR CISD Coordinator of Student Services. In 2021, Frenchie McCrae Jr. became the district's Director of Athletics. He plays a vital leadership and administrative role overseeing all athletic programs across the district schools. As the athletic director, he is not just a manager, but a strategic leader who shapes the culture of athletics in the district, balancing competition, education, character development, and community pride. Please welcome Mr. Frenchie McCrae.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I had to pinch myself. I said, is that me? They talking about me? Did not know. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm not your typical speaker. I'm going to do my best to stay at this podium and not run around. But I've been 2 things my whole life, and that's an athlete or a coach. And both of those professions and both of those things require a lot of movement. So as I begin to prepare this speech, I wanted to do a couple of things. Number one, I didn't want to be boring. And number 2, I wanted to leave our graduates and those who are in attendance with something that they can use to move forward in life. I always wanted to motivate and I always want to inspire. So I hope as I talk and I continue to talk that I do all those things. First and foremost, I look over the crowd and I look at our graduates. I look at even behind me at our administration, and I see so many proud mothers and fathers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, friends, teachers, counselors, even security and administrators that are all here to celebrate you. So I want you to do something. Will you all stand up for me, graduates? Will you stand up for me? And just pat yourself on the back and just tell yourself, good job, good job, good job. You are a perfect example. You can sit down, guys. I'm not going to ask you to stand the whole time. You are a perfect example of what we say in the coaching profession, teamwork makes the dream work. Because of everyone's collective effort and their hard work, we are here today to celebrate a great time, a momentous occasion of this graduation. But graduates, I want you to understand today that this is not just graduation. This is your commencement ceremony. And by definition, that means this is your start, your beginning. Some of you haven't decided what you want to do next, and some of you have. But I tell you this today. Today is your new beginning. It's your new start. Today is a day that you can create the momentum that will carry you the rest of your life. What is momentum? That's your motion, your beginning. Some of you just need to start new, to discover yourself. Some of you are going to begin college classes and courses. Some of you are going to move into a career. But whatever you decide to do, today is a day that you make it up in your mind that you want to create momentum that will carry you the rest of your life. When we talk about movement, we talk about moving forward. I want you to understand that that's where we were created. We were created as the human species to move forward. In biology, you learn that any species that does not adapt or does not move forward becomes stagnant. We also learned that anything stagnant or remaining still will eventually die. In regards to your personal development, if you don't continue to move forward, if you don't continue to challenge yourself, if you don't continue to dream big and go after those dreams, guys, you won't ever reach the potential that you deserve. You will live a life that is unfulfilled and you'll feel stuck. And I don't think anybody in this room wants to live a life that's unfulfilling, right? Does anybody want to feel stuck in their life? I don't think so. I know I don't want to. But today you can make the decision, because life is difficult sometimes. You have ups, you have downs, you have pains, you have failures, but none of that really matters if you choose to make a decision to keep moving forward. And I say this because even just this morning, I get up early and I'm about to start my day and I want to go exercise, get my workout in, and I go to my car, put everything in the car, and I go to crank the engine and the car won't start. And I tried it again and I tried it again and I tried it again, and the first thought in my head was to get upset. The first thought that I thought was, you know what, forget it. I'm going to take the day off. I'm not coming in. I don't want to do this no more. And then I began to think about today. I began to think about 10 a.m. this morning. And I thought that, listen, if I decide to lay it down, if I decide to give up, if I decide just to quit, then who's going to come motivate everybody in this room? So I had to make a choice this morning. And I chose not to let a dead battery ruin my day. I decided that instead of being sad about it, eventually I have to go take care of it. I know that. But right now, my goal was just to get here today, no matter how I had to do it. If I had to find a ride, get a ride, if I had to walk, I had to be here today because I wanted to speak on behalf of these wonderful graduates to tell them, listen, you can choose to be great. You can choose to do, just like Mr. Messer said, whatever you choose to want to do. You can choose that. And today is your start. It's your beginning. And it all starts right here. Guys, I don't know all of your stories. Matter of fact, I don't know any of your stories. But I do know whatever you've gone through, whatever you've been through, you're here on stage today, and we're here celebrating you. Why? Because you decided to make a decision that you weren't going to quit, that you want to keep moving forward, that you were going to fight through. And whatever the cost might be, you were going to make it, and we celebrate you today. So everyone in here, would you please give me one more round of applause? Come on, everybody, 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 everybody. And I'm a coach, so I have to tell you an athletic and a sports story, right? I have to do it. It's in my DNA. I read a story a couple years ago about a runner from the Netherlands in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. And I thought it was the greatest story ever because this young lady, she was running in a race. And in the last lap of her race, there was runners in front of her who tripped and they fell. She tried to go around them, but she was boxed in by other runners. She tried to jump over them, but she didn't succeed. She fell, and she hit the track. At that point, she had to make a decision. The decision she made was to get up and to keep running again. Now, she didn't let the fact that she was now dead last bother her. She didn't let the fact know that her knees were scraped up and she was hurting and she was tired. She decided in her mind that she was going to run as fast and as hard as she could for as long as she could and see what happens at the end of the race. And do you know, because she decided that, she ended up winning that race. The interviewers came to her and they were talking to her and she was out of breath, and she gathered herself together and said, listen, I'm tired and I'm depleted. I did everything I can. I just wanted to finish. But because she was so persistent, she won that race. Not only that, you would think it was over. This same lady, young lady, the same athlete went on later that day to win another distance race. And a few days after that, she won her last race. She ended up leaving that place with the most medals that any person in her field did for the Netherlands. How amazing is that? All because she decided not to quit. And I challenge you today. In closing, I challenge you not to let the things that you see stop you. I challenge you today, don't let anyone tell you you can't. I challenge you today to not let your setbacks or your life story hinder you from moving forward, because once you get it in here and once you get it in your heart, you can keep moving forward. And I close with this. My favorite motto that I use in my life, the favorite thing that I love to say and love to use is 3 phrases. I will, I can, and I must. I will be great, I can be great, and I must be great. And I want to leave you with that today. In your mind, in your heart, know it. You will, you can, and you must. Thank you so much for just allowing me a few moments of your time. I hope I said something that just helps you to move a little forward. Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us today and for inspiring these young graduates. At this time, Mrs. Cynthia Salas and Superintendent Dr. Rios will certify the graduates.
Graduates, please stand. Dr. Rios, members of the Board of Trustees of San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District, it is my pleasure to present the summer graduates of the class of 2025. I certify the students receiving diplomas today have met all requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District. I congratulate these seniors.
Ms. Salas, I congratulate these graduates. They have been provided the opportunity to develop skills to help them be lifelong learners. We are proud of them and wish them much success. Now, by the power vested in me, by the Texas Education Agency and the San Felipe Del Rio CISD Board of Trustees, I hereby declare the class of 2025 summer graduates of San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District. Please have these graduates come forward and receive their diplomas. Congratulations.
Cesar Alcalá. Christian Damien Crispin. Anissa Lynette Estrada. Matthew Lee Garza. Damian Hernandez. Sebastian Xavier Hernandez. Analí Nicole Huerta. María Fernanda Jiménez Gómez. Jorge Arturo Pérez Sandoval. Jason Ramirez. Please welcome Early College High School Principal Rocio Fas.
Graduates, please stand. Take your tassel in your right hand and move it from right to left. Seniors 2025, now graduates 2025, congratulations.
Leading the graduates in the school song is Mr. Frenchie McCrae. Please stand for the singing of the school song.
Head to the Rio High, under the Texas sky. Long live the blue and white, forever we'll fight, fight, fight. True we will always be, with faithful loyalty. When high school days are gone, our love lives on and on. Sing it, senior! D-E-L R-I-O D-E-L-R-I-O Del Rio 5!
Thank you, Coach. Thank you all for being with us at this very special ceremony. Please join us for a reception honoring these graduates. Thank you and congratulations.